Good morning, pumpers. So back at it again. It's the next day. I wasn't supposed to be here at 1:30 in the morning right now. I was supposed to be here today. Was supposed to be kind of like a relax, not really a relax, but it was gonna be one of those later starts since I was gonna be local around here, Sumner area. But the appointments from yesterday with the whole miscommunication, the key job, and the late job that I got a key for, they ended up having to put them on my schedule today, which meant that I have to get up at 12:30 in the morning again to go and finish those jobs. So I'm gonna go get changed, go get ready, do my pre-trip, and I'll catch you guys on the truck when I'm on my way over there. Just trying to still wake up. I ain't even gonna lie, being Wednesday, I'm fucking tired right now. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, so we just got to the customer from yesterday early in the morning, and see, it says on-site contact so and so. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to contact them right now, let them know that I am here. And like I said, I hope it's not like yesterday. Right, we're right here at our next job, or in this situation, our first job. I'm still trying to wake up. I ain't even gonna lie. So let me take my big chug of energy drink and get this job done. We did end up getting the code yesterday for that door that I was trying to open with that key, but it wouldn't open. So I am gonna go and do that real quick, get in there, and then I'll just show you guys like my whole actual process of my, actually let's do this. We'll see my energy level on my very first job to like my last job, and we'll kind of compare it and see what's up. takes care of job 1. That's basically what I do every single time. I come out of my truck, I turn my PTO on, I rev it up, I put it on suction. My valve in the back, for some reason it started leaking, so if I don't put it on suck and then I just start dragging the hose out, there'll be some kind of grease or oil, anything on that line. So basically my steps are literally, truck is on park, turn my PTO, rev it up, put it on suck, come over here, unlatch my hose, and while that's doing that, I go in there and I get everything inside ready. So I go in, I take my first picture, I open that lid, and then typically I would grab my water hose and stuff like that, but I generally don't know where it's at. I don't think I left it at any job yesterday, so it's probably somewhere around the shop. Anyway, so then once I come back out, I'll do my hose, I'll open up my valve, I'll run in, I'll suck it up, I'll clean it, and then basically work my way backwards. Now I'm grabbing, after I'm done cleaning it, I take everything with me, I close the lid, I take my pictures, I walk out, and I do all of that, and then do it all backwards. And then I come in here and I do the whole iPhone part of the job, which is uploading the pictures, the fog report. So we're gonna go right here. Job completed. Truck 26. Trap was a 12-inch trap. Water, we have water at the sink. Hose, how many feet of hose? I used about 60 feet. I'm gonna upload the pictures right now. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's how when I got there, I first took that picture, how it looked, how it looks now. Looks pretty dang clean to me. And then how I put that back and everything, so then I just upload it. And then forms, go to forms and fill out the fog report. How many gallons you pumped out, how many layers on top. There was 2 inches on top and there was 3 inches at the bottom, so that's 5. So in total there was 5 inches of grease, food and oils. So then you do 5 divided by 12, because that's the size of the trap. We get 41%, 41.6, so that technically makes it 42%. So you either round up or you round down. 42%. Was any of the fog leaving the outlet? So basically, was there cooking oil, food, or grease leaving? And you say either yes or no. It wasn't. It was nice clear water, which means that their grease trap is doing its job. It's not allowing anything to go out to the city. And then you just confirm that you completed the job. And while we were doing that job, I was kind of hoping for a phone call back from the first job. I did not get a phone call. So we're gonna go ahead and go to that next job. That gives them a couple more minutes or whatever to give me a call back to let me in there. That particular building, I can't get in without an escort. We, on our part, my dispatcher, the guy that you guys saw yesterday, his name's Matt. Dispatcher, manager, he's technically our manager. He did his part by calling and letting him know that I was gonna come back and return today, so that we can get security clearance, which we got. But even with that, if we don't have that escort, I'm not allowed in. So we're gonna hope that I get a call back here between now and when I finish that other job, because like I said, I'm gonna be going down south after that job, and we're just gonna have to skip it again and then figure it out from there. But you know, this is the kind of things that mess us up, because one, I don't want to be up this fucking early sometimes, especially when I've been up this early all week. It would be nice to kind of sleep in a little bit. You know, obviously I don't mind it. It's work. I gotta work. I gotta pay bills. So, but at least make it make sense, because obviously in a personal matter, then yeah, I'll take this free money, because I'm not basically technically working, even though yeah, I am busting my ass waking up hella early. But at the same time, I truly care about the business too, and it makes no sense for me to wake up hella early, come and do this job that we got complete clearance for, and then for the escort to not be able to answer his phone call or whatever the case is, and then I happen to just miss out on that job, you know. So time wasted. I'm getting paid time for being there. We're paying fuel, we're paying all of this stuff to be able to complete this job, just so they don't pull their own weight. So it's kind of fucking irritating. So we're gonna give them between now and my next job to give me a call back, and at least, even if I can't do the job, at least kind of call me back and said, hey, we dropped the ball, we're sorry, or whatever the case is. That way I can just move on instead of having you in the back burner and constantly keep thinking about it. So this job is 15 minutes away. That's like the third time a cop has come by, which is understandable, you know. But sometimes I do think about it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna, you know, do something. So, but yeah, we're gonna give that contact basically about 30 minutes to call us back. Since it takes me about 15 minutes to get there, and it'll take me roughly around 15 minutes to complete the job. If he doesn't return the call, then we're just gonna have to move on, and if they call me once I'm in Ording, I'll be too far away. Especially depending on the time that they call me, it wouldn't make any sense. So I'm gonna enjoy this drive, I'm gonna enjoy this drink right here, and enjoy listening to music, and I'll catch you guys on the next job. So right now I'm waiting for Jay so he can let me borrow that water hose, because I don't want to go to my other jobs without a water hose. I genuinely don't know what the heck happened. Oh look, here it comes right there. Hey, that like Yeti looks nice. Woo. We're gonna let me borrow this water hose real quick. Hey, wait, you meeting up with Juan?
Yeah.
Are you going to him right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him. I'll just tell him I'll go to him since I finished it early. They're going.
Sure, I'm gonna have to cut that bitch thing. Yeah, I got my knife. I'll probably just cut it and see if I can just readapt it or something like that. But let me grab this water hose real quick. I legitimately don't know what happened to mine, and then I'm gonna head over to that next job. Alright, so just completed that last job. I still have not received a phone call from that first job we attempted. So I'm just gonna start heading over to my next city that I gotta go do, which is Ording. And we're just gonna have to explain to them that, hey, we attempted to call, we left the voicemail, we never received a call back. Not even like a, hey, sorry, we forgot or something. So once again, another waste of time. But we just completed this job. The customer likes to get notified before we walk in and do the job, so I texted and I said, hey, my name is so and so with West Coast Renewables, and I'm letting you know that I'm getting ready to start. And then the customer also wants us to go ahead and let her know when we're done. So basically what I did is I go in, I text before I go in. She doesn't respond or anything. She just wants the notification. And I go in, I perform the job, I do what I have to do, and as soon as I'm done, I go ahead and let her know, hey, I finished the job, everything is looking good. And then I let her know where I put the key at, so that way she knows. And then I lock up and everything, and I just head out. So that's what we just did right now. But I'm gonna head over to my next job, the next location, which is about like a 55-minute drive from here. That's why I tried to do all of these jobs before I went ahead and canceled that first job, because once I'm out of Seattle, that's a 55-minute drive from here to where I gotta go. So if they happen to call us back or whatever the case is, and they're like, hey, we're sorry, well, I'm sorry, because I'm way too far from the location now. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the next location and knock that out. So I'll catch you guys over there. Alright, so I made it back to the shop, and no luck on my water hose. So either I left it at a job site, or somehow, some way fell off my truck. But that being said, I was able to borrow a co-worker's just for today, and we're gonna head over to our job real quick. So we got a 20-minute drive. But with that being said, man, we got the hardest part of the day done, which was waking up really early and then going to do those jobs in Seattle. And now we can go back to our actual schedule, was what was planned from the beginning. So since there's nobody at the shop right now but me, last person that leaves the shop needs to go ahead and close and lock the gate. So that's what I'm gonna go do real quick. All right, gate is closed, locked and ready to go. And then now we're ready to go and do our last part of the day. But I'm feeling a little bit more awake now that I was able to get those jobs done, or at least those two other ones. But I'm gonna show you guys the music that I listen to when I'm like not fully awake yet. It's still 5 in the morning, but a lot more awake than I was when I first woke up. But this is kind of what it turns into. So it's still reggae. And the song is called Reggae Party.
We gon' party Sunday to Sunday. Gotta work tomorrow. Tonight won't be no sorrow. Into the reggae party. Blaze up another Bob Marley. Gotta work tomorrow.
Head over to our next job. Hopefully they're there, so we can knock that job out.
Ladies looking sweet like sugar. Brothers looking to scoop that sugar. She left her man at home, cause with reggae she wants to roam. Turn up in her favorite car, listening to that song and the rubber dub. She said to play that reggae, it makes me feel nice.
And I'm starting to get hungry.
Cigarettes strapped on accident. Kindness girl, don't play that villain. Relax and release your tension while you're listening to a sweet reggae version. We all love it when the star is done. Play from the top. Now you come to make your feet move, to make your waistline move. I'll make your move on Sunday to Sunday. Gotta work tomorrow. Tonight won't be no sorrow. And now they reggae party.
And when I'm not feeling this kind of music, and I'm feeling like I can use a little bit more, then I listen to this. Hopefully it loads. Still got our monster. Still like halfway. So
Soy de GDL, México es mi tierra, yo por mi bandera voy con todo hasta la muerte. Mi propia meta la superé, a pesar de que ahora yo soy el rey. Con hambre de ser alguien en la vida, bien recio me la rifé. Pónganse bien tragas, suena la matraca y el corte parejo no me llega y arremanga. Parte Tiffany en mi reloj, hoy ando modo bélico. Arriba de un Bugatti que en la carretera ruge como un león. Para los contras soy el martes 13, soy terror, yo soy su mala suerte. Como el águila con la serpiente, así menos como yo en caliente. Hable bien o mal de mí la gente, yo sigo generando tantas veces.
but I'm always down to like listen to like different type of music. So if there's any kind of like music that you guys listen to, like at the beginning of your days, midway, and then at your end of your day, let me know. Comment down below or something. Send me the link or something like that to kind of your playlist or whatever the case is. I'm always up to listen to like new music, so let me know. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna continue to enjoy this drive, listen to my music, and then I'll catch you guys up when I get to that job. Alright, so finally we got a customer that we were actually able to service. We waited for about maybe an hour here. They finally showed up. So we're gonna service them real quick. I'm gonna set you guys down. I'm gonna run my hose and do what I do. And then he doesn't want me to record in there. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch me run the hose and stuff. I don't know why he didn't want us to record, but he actually had a really clean kitchen. Really nice kitchen actually. But some people like their privacy, or you know, maybe once he sees our channel and stuff like that, he'll probably be like, oh dang, maybe I should have let him. But hey, we respect them. We respect our customers, so there it is. Just a little recap. Today has been a lot more driving than anything. Still never got a call from that one job, so I'm just gonna give up on that. But other than that, man, I just been driving really. I think I did one job in the meantime that the GoPro was charging. Other than that, I did a job in Ording, and now I'm heading over to 5. It was about like a 45-minute drive, so it's just been a lot of driving today, so not much going on today. But it looks like we're gonna be waiting for this customer anyways. We're about an hour ahead, so I'm just gonna take that opportunity to kind of look over the schedule for tomorrow, see where the guys are at, see how much they have left, or see if I can even help out maybe after my day is done. I'm gonna be heading back to Ording after this job. So lots of driving today, a lot different than the first day and the second day. Today has been more of kind of jobs everywhere, jobs that got missed, jobs that got rescheduled and stuff like that. So it happens time to time where we cancel jobs for whatever reason, appointments get rescheduled, appointments get missed. So then we use days like today to where I can go and knock those ones out if possible. So not very interesting day today, but we make the best out of it. So I'm just gonna head over to the next job and just sit there and wait, or hopefully maybe somebody's there. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, that somebody's there, because I'm feeling a little tired right now from all that driving and stuff, and not really being able to be active and move around. So just gonna keep playing my music, keep driving till I get to do something. Once I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll show you guys. Deuces.
Street sweeper, picking out the streets by surprise. Came from the struggle, only the strong will survive one life. Said we've been given, use it wisely. Pay my respects to the ones that came before me. My day was instead down, who came from the bottom. For my own, I stayed blessed, stay away from distraction. Been through broken times when I was down upon my knees.
So we were able to accomplish the job, clean up the grease trap. This location has 2 grease traps, one that we recently installed and one that we have been cleaning for her. And she only wanted 1 grease trap serviced, which is what we did. I asked her if she wanted me to just go ahead and check the other one just to be sure. She was like, no, it's okay. So after completing the job, making sure I put everything back and put all my stuff away, she brought me back and she gave us a jarrito and a water. You know, and I thanked her for it. These are the kind of things that are kind of cool when we come and do these jobs. They're appreciated. You know, they're nice to give us something. And anything that they give us is appreciated, really, because we're just here doing our job. But they're nice enough to go ahead and give us kind of stuff, and it was pretty cool of her to just give that to me. So we got a jarrito and we got a water. So now I'm gonna finalize this job. Notify that I only did one grease trap, and then move on to the next one, which is our last appointment, which is very different than the last 2 days. I think we were finishing our last appointment around like 12:30, 1 o'clock the last 2 days. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning right now, and we're heading over to our last appointment, which is kind of cool. I like days like this because I like to keep my truck clean, my hose clean and stuff like that. So whenever I have time like this, I like to open up my PTO, clean the inside of my PTO pump. I like to clean all my hoses down. I really want to check out that valve on why it still kind of breathes even though I have it closed. And I also want to make sure that my truck looks nice and clean. So today's gonna be the day where I guess I could to show you guys what I do on days like this, where I finish a little bit earlier than expected, and I try to utilize the amount of time that I have to kind of make everything work my way. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this job, enjoy that carrito that I just got, and then move on to our next job. So I'll see you guys over there. And yeah, appreciate it to the customer for giving us some water and giving us a carrito. So thanks to her, and let's move on. All right, we just finished our last job. 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are done for today. So we're gonna head to the shop, clean the truck, clean my hose and all that stuff, and then see what the guys need, or see if they need any kind of help. So I'm gonna finish off this job, finalize it, and then drive back to the shop. We're gonna see how clean I left this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sheesh. I made it back to the shop. I'm getting ready to clean my hose. As you can tell, they're really dirty. And what we use is this right here. It's like a degreaser. I don't know exactly what the name of it is or what company we get it from, but that's what we use to clean our hoses, our water hoses, and just try to get all that greasy stuff off our truck, just to kind of make them look clean. But they deliver it to us on this, and there you go, cleaner degreaser. So that's what we use to wipe down our hoses and stuff. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna clean my hoses, dump my truck, and then I'm gonna try to open up that valve to see if there's like something stuck in there, because it continues to like suck even though I have the valve closed. So And I don't want to do that right now while I'm pretty heavy. I'm like 600-700 gallons. So I'll try to find a spot to set you guys down on. See if I can set you guys down right here. That's pretty cool right there, actually. Come check it out now. Yo! Nah, I'm gonna cut up this one right here. I'll be good tomorrow. I'll be good tomorrow. I only got like 6 jobs. Alright, wait. I got you, wait. I'll take it, wait. I'll take it, wait. You guys want to check this out, check this out, check this out. See that? We like to keep our stuff clean, especially when you're dragging your water hose or your hose through a customer's restaurant and stuff like that. It's nice to have clean hose all the time, respect the customer. So we like to clean ours. So I like to do that. I mean, normally I would do it every day, but because of how busy I've been. All right, wait. I got you, wait. I'll take it, wait. I'll take it, wait. You guys want to check this out, check this out, check this out. See that? We like to keep our stuff clean, especially when you're dragging your water hose or your hose through a customer's restaurant and stuff like that. It's nice to have clean hose all the time, respect the customer. So we like to clean ours. So I like to do that. I mean, normally I would do it every day, but because of how busy I've been the last 2 days, I haven't really been able to. But since I got here a little bit early today, I'm taking care of the truck. And oh, here's the man of the hour right there. That's the guy that took out today's days or today's jobs, and he took out some of Friday's jobs. So hey, wait, they want to know if you're willing to vlog tomorrow and vlog your day and just kind of showcase what an exterior guy does on a daily basis, what you deal with, who you deal with, how lonely you get.
Let me look at my schedule first, way. I don't know if y'all want to see that way.
Well, because that's what I want him to see. I want him to see like a really bad one.
So, bro,
I want him to see like those really, really bad ones where you stick your stinger on there and you ain't going nowhere. I want to see that.
What happened? Oh, it's filming.
Nah.
What happened?
Not that. Oh no, yeah, we're starting a vlog where we're doing our daily, what we do on a daily basis.
Our daily vlog.
Yep.
I went to a bunch of places.
Oh, this is our Yuko guy right here.
There was no oil. No oil, okay? I went, there was no oil. So I canceled the job. I come back to the shop. And now I take the bumper off. And I grab this guy's titty.
There you go. And that's why we nicknamed him Tariff. It costs us more than what he brings in. No, but this is what he means. This is what he's doing right now. So he's our Yuko guy, so he goes around and collects all the Yuko that we have with our customers, and then he brings it in. So actually kind of cool that he actually said that. So we do have 3 tanks that we dump into. So we have tank B right here, and then we have tank A, and then this is where we actually dump all our Yuko at. So he's the only one that does that right now, just for the time being, just because we used to never do the Yuko. We kind of just started picking it up not that long ago, and it's actually going a lot quicker than what we thought. So our boss ended up getting that right there to go ahead and start dumping it. That thing's probably like a little under half now, and we've only been using it for maybe a month, give or take. But since today he went to a couple Yuko places. With Yuko, we don't really wait for the customer to call us and let us know like, hey, I'm getting full. We kind of have a guy that goes out every day and just kind of pumps everything out. That way they can continue to dump out and just kind of keep it going instead of having to put it in buckets or whatever the case. And we've gone to a lot of places where they're like, hey, I'm overflowing, can you guys come pick it up? And if they're not our customers, we can't really pick up their Yuko. So, but right now he's fixing his bumper right here. And that's what he meant by he went to a couple restaurants, they didn't have no Yuko, so he came to the shop, and now he's working on his truck. And that kind of goes with what I was telling you guys. We do a lot of the stuff in-house. Bumper, like anything that breaks on our trucks, we like to keep it in-house. We like to make sure that we are the ones that fix it. For many reasons, it's a good thing to learn and it's a good thing to know. So that way, if anything happens while you're on the road, whether it's major or minor, at least if we can have some kind of knowledge to fix it right then and there, so we can make it to a safe spot safely or bring it back to the shop so we can work on it perfectly fine, then it's kind of cool to know that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning up my truck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the inside. I did just get word that instead of coming in at 4 in the morning again, now I actually gotta be here at 12 in the morning or 12:30. There's 2 jobs that are technically, they're basically emergencies. Obviously nobody can go take care of them right now because they're like in a parking garage and it gets full. Normally with parking garages like that, especially like if they're in the air, then we need the area to be empty. So now instead of being able to sleep in, I get less sleep. So instead of waking up at 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'm probably gonna be, actually no, I've been waking up at 1 so I can be at the shop around 1:30 so I can be at my first job about 15-20 minutes early or on time. But tomorrow it looks like I'm gonna have to wake up at 12 to be at my first job at 1 and take care of that emergency. And then right after that, when we have another emergency that I'm gonna go take care of before I actually even start my day. So like I said, the hardest part about this job is the hours, is getting used to the fact that you don't really have a schedule. You can have I could be booked for a month, but things can change on a daily basis. Like for example, tomorrow was planned since last week and now it's completely changed due to cancellations and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my truck, clean it up a little bit, which I'm not even gonna drive because I'm gonna be driving La Yeti, the one that you guys saw earlier with the underglow and all of that. That's the truck that I'm gonna be taking tomorrow. So yeah,
His name is Riley. He's about 28. I'm 40 years old.
Since I lost my last water hose, Well, I don't even know if I lost it. I don't even know what happened to it, but I'm making myself a new one out of all of this hose that we have here. So do you guys remember that place that I went to go service today, where I got that water and then that jarrito? I guess she called the office saying that she has officially sold the business, and she invited us to go and have lunch over there. But I got too much stuff going on in here that I can't go, so we gotta change some DOT numbers on the trucks. I gotta talk with the editor about the videos. I think we're gonna be going live probably starting Monday. So fortunately I can't go, but if you're watching this, we appreciate you as a customer, and hope everything goes good. Well, looks like today is over for us. I was just in the editing room looking at the videos, kind of seeing what how it went, how the videos went, how the vlogging went, and I kind of just started like thinking about it. And once you guys see that first video, kind of let me know, you know, in the comments. Let me know if you guys want to see more of like actual me working. Let me know if you guys want to see more of like how it was, more of like a daily of like what we deal with, or if you guys want to see more of like the crazy shit that happens in Seattle or wherever I'm at. Just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys like the shorter videos, if you guys like longer videos, if you guys like more in detail videos, let me know all of that in the comments. And I'll try to, you know, I'll try to do whatever it is that you guys actually want to see. So just let me know, and I'm still kind of learning on this whole vlogging stuff. It kind of was just like an out of a moment type of thing, where we never really nobody ever really showcases what like I don't want to say nobody, but you have a couple people that kind of showcase what they do. But in this type of field, like waking up early, pumping grease, dealing with everything and all of that, just kind of wanted to showcase a little bit of what we do on an actual daily basis, and not just how the job works. But let me know in the comments below what you guys want to actually see. And if you like the videos long or short, I'll try to kind of read them all, or read whatever comments we get, and just kind of go based on that. But for right now, everybody's just kind of shutting down. Everybody's just kind of parking their trucks, working on some stuff. We got G over there. He's about to hit that cone. And we got G over here cutting up this tank. So we're throwing this tank away. Kind of like I said, we do a lot of this stuff in-house. We got G right now cutting up this tank right here. But yeah, man, you guys let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try to do just that. But for today's vlog, we are done. We did everything we had to do. We did all our jobs except for one. We dumped our trucks, we cleaned our trucks, we cleaned the hoses, everything. And oh, something, I was supposed to have a late start tomorrow and a lot of driving. You guys will kind of see that tomorrow, but just got word that I gotta be here at 12:30 in the morning. So it's gonna be even earlier day for me tomorrow. A little bit different as well. I don't have as many jobs, but I do have a long drive. I'm heading up north tomorrow, and yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and like yesterday and like the day before that. Don't let a crackhead out hustle you. Go get that money. Deuces.